deep into my eyes. You are witnessing a demonstration of the awesome power of the human mind.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?
Hey there, everybody. PTPOP here with all four lobes of my brain securely bound behind my back. And welcome to a new episode of Call Center Survivor. Today, I introduce you to PTPOP 2.0. Stay tuned. So today is May 1st, 2024. And I started off today with the intentions of starting off brand new. I'm going to start off a new Peter 2.0, PTPOP 2.0. And I came in here, this is my studio, as it were, as you want to call it, here in my house, which is just like an extra bedroom in our house. And I've converted it into a studio. And what I have done here is, what you see behind me here is this. This is me. And this is my room, where I do all of my stuff. And what you see back there is what I had behind me at one time was a plastic folding card table, and I had all my mixing equipment on it. It was only like 5 feet long and 3.5 feet wide or deep, and there was all these wires on it and lights, and my dog kept tripping over the wires, and I kept tripping over the lights and tripods, and I was like, screw it, I'm taking it all down, putting everything right here on this desk. And I have this desk in like this little nook area, and I'm going to make that back there where I rehearse my guitar music. And what you see back there, you see my homage to the Beatles, my two guitars, my two Taylor guitars, my Beatle record collection, and a little shelf. Underneath the Beatle poster is my Fender Hot Rod Deluxe amplifier, and there's my SA220 PA system that I play live with. And I just basically live out of this room. And I want to start off new. I want to start off like a new approach to everything, because, as you know, I was working in the call center for one day and I quit. That very day, I went home and said, "Hey, I got another job offer," which I kind of have, but it's not definite yet. And so I thought, let's start over. Let's rebuild this whole thing. This right here, YouTube, is who I am. This is where I make my money. This is where I have my greatest following. This is where I have the most fun making videos and making content. So why not focus on this? Why not focus and make sure that this works the best I can possibly get it to work? So what I thought I would do for each and every one of you is to introduce you to new Pete 2.0. And what I'm going to start doing is start focusing on who I am. And I am an artist. I am somebody who believes passionately about the arts. No, I'm not going to go down and see the Cleveland Orchestra. No, I'm not going to go down and see every art gallery that opens. No, I'm not going to sit in ooh and awe over some abstract sculpture that people tell me is genius. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind of artist, and I'm not that open-minded as an artist. There's stuff that I see. I'm more of a traditional artist. I'm an impressionist painter. I'm an impressionist painter. And I don't really get too much into the abstract stuff that a lot of people put out there. Some of it I do. Some of it I do like. But I'm not one of these open-minded guys that's going to go, "Oh my God, did you see that blood splotch in the canvas with a piece of Doritos stuck in it? It was genius." You know, there's some people that are like that. I'm not that guy. And I'm not going to bullshit you when I think something sucks. I'll tell you so. But, you know, back here I have my music. But what I wanted to do today is kind of do something I haven't done in a while. And that is something that I really haven't done in a while because I'm a little bit too bashful, but this is one I do.
And now, PTPOP's shameless self-promotion.
Shameless self-promotion, yes, very much so. There's a variety of ways that you find people can promote me. You can help me. You can help support this channel, and you don't have to spend a dime. The first thing you've got to do, if you want to see this channel continue to thrive as it has, is give me the thumbs up. Thumb up every video, subscribe, tell your friends, your relatives, your mothers, your cats, your dogs about this channel, and let's build a subscriber. But if you do have extra cash and you do want to support me, I have a new way you can support me, but Before I get to that, let me tell you about one way you definitely can support me. If you want to buy that song you just heard playing behind me, it's my song. I wrote and recorded this song here at home called Call Center Blues. And this is a song I wrote about working in call centers. And I am selling it solely on Patreon. And you do not have to be a member of Patreon to buy this. You just go to Patreon. I'll put a link to the song in the description of this video. Click on the link. It'll take you there. And for $3, you can buy this song. You can download it to your phone or your computer. You can have it playing all day long in your car. And I think I get like 60% of what the $3 or something like that. So I make a little bit of money off of it. And that's one way you can support this channel and support the call center survivor scenario and genre here. Also, I am a painter. I'm not now. I've always been a painter, but I'm now doing commission paintings. And I'm doing commission paintings of cats and dogs and pets. If you have a cat or a dog, or if you have an animal of some sort that you love dearly and you want a painting to memorialize that animal, let me know. Right here, if you look at this picture, this is a painting. My subscriber, Ryan, contacted me. He said, would you do a painting of my 2 cats for me and my wife's anniversary? And this is the painting. This isn't the completed version. He's got the completed version. But this is a photograph of near next to finished rendering of his cats. And Ryan, I appreciate your patronage. I appreciate your support. But if any of you out there have an animal or a loved one that you want a painting done of, I can do it for you. Definitely can do that for you. Send me an email to skatingbearstudios@gmail.com. That's skatingbearstudios, that's plural, studios, studios, @gmail.com. Tell me what you want the painting of, the size, how many paintings you want, how soon you need the painting, and send me a JPEG of the photograph of the person or the animal or the loved one that you want a picture painted of. And we'll work something out. Let me know what your budget is. Another way you can support this channel without having to buy and do a whole painting is I'll put a link to my profile on Fine Art America. But if you go to Fine Art America, there you can see my beautiful bald head. There's my profile picture. And here's my profile, and here's some of my artwork that you can purchase at reasonable prices. You can get prints. Here's a portrait I did of the beautiful model Jilly James, who was a local model here in Cleveland. I did a painting of her and her cello. And I pretty much am an impressionistic painter. I do not really vary from that. I'm not a realistic painter. If you want somebody to do a painting that is photographic and it looks like a photo in nature, or it looks like a photograph, the painting is so good it's like a photograph, I'm not your guy. I do this kind of work. I do impressionistic. This is an Art Nouveau take I did on with Jilly. Here is another painting of Jilly that I did with her at the piano. So if you have somebody you want me to do a painting of, I can do that for you. However, if you just want to buy prints of my work, you can come here and you can get a small canvas print like of this piece, which is called the piano. You can get it for $36. And Fine Art America will print it for you. If you want to get it framed, they can frame it for you. Here's how it would look. This is a tiny canvas. This is not much bigger than a camera. You can get tiny prints. You can get all different kinds of sizes of prints. You can get framed prints. They do the framing for you. They do the printing for you, and it's all reasonably priced. But I have different products too. I mean, like if you want to get, I don't know, a tote bag with Jilly on a tote bag, you can get that. And so there's a variety of things you can do with my artwork to help support this channel. So check out Fine Art America. There will be a link to this profile in the remarks here. I print it and I put it in every video. I also do photography and I do posters. There's a poster for my first film, The Artist. But I do a variety of black and white photography. And this is all my work here, black and white photography. And see if I can get my mouse to work. A lot of shadows. I'm very into shadows. They're mysterious to me. I call this erotic butter. And so there's a bunch of different ways you can support this channel. Another thing you can do is if you have ideas of things that you want to see on this channel, let me know. Like, for instance, somebody just wrote to me and said, hey, can you do a review of Supertramp's album Breakfast in America and how it predicted 9/11? And I've taken a look at that. I don't recall your name. I don't have it written down here. But I'm looking at that. I'm going to do a short video about that because it's kind of interesting how the album cover may or may not predict the occurrences and the events of 9/11 2001. But if you have ideas, write to me. If you want to be on this, if you're a legitimate person, you've worked in call centers, I'm looking for somebody who has been a supervisor, who's worked at a supervisory level in a call center. I don't know how I'm going to prove it with you, how you're going to prove it to me, but I want to go on. I want to find out the ins and outs of being a supervisor in a call center and how it's rigged. It's got to be rigged. So, but if you have ideas, whether it's call center related or not, let me know and I'll see what I can do. This is the new channel. I'm going to pour all of myself into this because I am having no luck looking for work. I haven't worked in years. I've tried for years. I've been applying for jobs here in Cleveland. I've had a few brief moments working, but I just, there's something about the corporate world that I just cannot stomach it anymore, because as a grown man, you walk into a corporate environment and you no longer, I mean, the rose-colored glasses are gone. You no longer look at the corporate world as a grown man as a fun, happy place where my future is tied up in this. I mean, I used to make great money with a company called WorldCom. I had a brand new car. I had a nice condo. It was practically a brand new condo. I had money in the bank. I was slender. I had more hair, not a lot of hair, more hair in my head, and nobody seemed to give a crap. Nobody cared. I mean, like I've said, I've never been a chick magnet. I went out with chicks and I'm like, hey, there's my condo, here's my money, here's my house. So what? You know? And, you know, it comes down to a lot of different things with me. But I'm one of those, or I used to be one of those dreadful nice guys that girls don't like. They don't like the nice guys. They don't like nice guys. They want a guy to come in to drive a Harley and smack him around and go get my beer, bitch, you know. Go get my beer and my Marlboros, man. And then come over here and get on your knees. And I'm just not that guy. So I'm putting myself into this. This is who I am. This is who I've become. I'm an artist. My dream has been realized. I am officially an artist. I've made money with my art. I've sold books, photographs, songs. I'm making some money at this. People, you guys like what I do. You laugh at my jokes. And what more could I ask for? Am I Howard Stern or whoever? No, I have no desire to be that big. I have no desire to be the next Mr. Beast or whoever's out there. It would be nice to make a decent living at this. Please do not write me at my Yahoo account. Some of you have found my Yahoo account and you've been writing me emails in there and they go into my junk box, my junk bin or whatever you call it. And I find it and I just delete it. I don't correspond with anybody from Yahoo. So correspond with me through skatingbearstudios@gmail.com and I'll be more than happy to talk with you. Write me a comment on here, things like that. It's a brand new, brave world. And I've got all of my toys here in front of me for the first time. I've got everything in one spot. And I love this thing here. You know, I've got these are all my sound effects on my Rodecaster Pro.
Yeah, baby, yeah! Groovy, baby!
Yeah.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby! Yeah.
Look deep into my eyes. You are witnessing a demonstration of the awesome power of the human mind. The unlimited.
I just love this. And so, you know, if you can, where do you think, if you can tell me where I got this from, this soundbite.
Son of a bitch!
I will send you a free copy of my song, Call Center Blues. But if you can tell me what movie this is from,
son of a bitch!
I will send you a free copy of my song, Call Center Blues. And only one person wins. So the first person sends me a comment either on this video or an email to skatingbearstudios@gmail.com. I'll base it off the timestamp of the email or the comment. I will send you a free copy of my song, Call Center Blues.
Son of a bitch!
Don't you love that?
Jesus H. Christ.
I love it.
Well, you can wish in one hand and crap in the other and see which gets filled first.
Yeah, that's true.
You fucking sneaky bastard.
This is what I play when I talk about the corporate world.
Muss in Deutschland kommen und muss sagen,
If any of you are German, can you tell me what he's saying? What Adolf is saying in there? I can't say the H word or they'll block me. You can't. I don't know. Maybe you can talk about Adolf.
It's getting to be goddamn ridiculous.
It sure is, people. It sure is. Thank you, John. Get all my sound effects. I love it. And so if you got ideas or things you want to see or hear, let me know, and I will be glad to look into those things for you. I can't guarantee every one of them. I'm a one-man show, aside from a little bit of help I get from my wife. I don't have anybody helping me with this. And then some people put a lot of time and effort into a solo show. I don't know where people find the energy. They must do this round the clock, like 12, 14 hours a day. Some of the videos that I see people put out here, the production qualities are phenomenal. I'm going to try to raise the level up and raise the roof. So, all right, everybody. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you. You're all great. You've been so supportive of me, and I hope I have been of you, and I can help you navigate the dark, murky waters working in a call center. I'm going to sign off and bid you all adieu. I hope you have a great rest of the week and this beautiful spring weather we're having here in Ohio. It's going to be like 90 degrees tomorrow, something crazy like that. So, once again, remember one thing, and this is what I say in my podcast, which I haven't worked in my podcast in a while, is all we have is each other. That's all we have. And if you think about it, they, whoever they are trying to put a wedge between all of us with politics and sex and identity crises and jobs and money. But when it comes down to it, if we all support each other and lend each other a helping hand, we can make this world a better place for each other and for ourselves. And we can walk away from all the noise. We can walk away from the media, walk away from the politics and the politicians and the noise and just the madness. And if we just stick by each other, we can get through this together. All right, everybody, have a good night. And remember, I don't know. You know what I found out before I go? There's not four lobes. There's not four lobes in your brain. There's five. So I guess I left one lobe free from bondage. I say I have all four lobes in my brain securely bound behind my back. I guess I should say I have both hemispheres tied behind my back because there's 5 lobes. So I guess that's right. My mom said I was retarded. So I guess she's right because I didn't know there were 5 lobes to my brain. All right, guys, you have a good night. Call Center Blues, they're getting me down. Auf Wiedersehen, baby. Auf Wiedersehen, baby.
Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?